Jack of all trades, master of none. My name is Mahalia Cassidy and I grew up in northern Brisbane. Back in my childhood, there's nothing but fond memories. I feel like I was really blessed with a big family. I'm one of 4 girls. I sit the second youngest, so yeah, life was chaotic and fun, and I just have so many great memories growing up, playing in the backyard with all of my sisters and mum and dad. I don't have a lot of bad memories at all growing up as a kid. It's just been so great. Like, mum and dad still live in the same house, so I go home a lot and there's still those really great nostalgic childhood memories that we all share. And now that one of my sisters have also had kids, it's really cool to experience childhood almost again through their eyes as they enjoy all the fun things that we were provided and had as kids at home. I swam competitively pretty much up until I finished school. I just remember, like, club nights on a Friday night were such a big part of childhood. It was the best part of the week. We'd all jump in the car and go down and we'd just hang around the pool and swim and race.
And first placing to Mahalia Cassidy of brothers, the gold medal line, 41.58. The silver medal goes to Taylor Mann.
Chlorine literally ran through my veins, my hair was green. But I loved it and I trained really hard. I was training up to like 8 times a week in the pool in the morning at 5:30 before school, swam for 2 hours, went to school, fell asleep in class and would go back in the afternoon and swim another 2 hours. Everything that I can think of when I was a kid was all about sport. I was like the boy of the family. Everybody played sport, but I was like the competitive, the gutsy, the never thought about anything, like always falling over, having accidents, falling off bikes, jumping off trampolines. I was just like a 110% kid that just never stopped. But for me, sport was everything. I loved it. I didn't ever really care about like girls and parties and things like that growing up. I was just, all I wanted to do was do sport, whether I was playing it, watching my sisters. But to be honest, growing up as a kid, I never really saw female athletes in the spotlight and didn't think that it was a career. So I feel really lucky and fortunate that I'm now able to be a professional netballer as part of my job. The first time that I did it, it was pure shock and felt like my world had absolutely crumbled. Netball had become everything, and it was actually a week before our first round of 2017. I'd been at the Firebirds for a year and I'd kind of sat on the bench and had learnt off some of the greatest netballers, and I was really excited to take the next step the following year to play, and unfortunately I went down and that was devastating. but I didn't know what it was ahead of me, and I was young and I love a challenge, and I just went full at it. And then in 2019, I think it was round 5, it was quite early in the season, we travelled over to Adelaide, and I went down within the first 5 minutes of the game. It was quite early on.
Break now for Adelaide. Oh no.
Oh no, that's straight away grabbed a knee and screamed. You can fairly confidently say that she's done her ACL or something. And in the scheme of things too, that is a huge blow for the Firebirds. They have been riddled by injury this season.
And I just remember, I was just like, I don't know if there's another word to describe it other than devastated, but I was just like devastated times 100. Like distraught, and I kind of was so upset, went over. The physios never tell you that you've done it, but you know. And I had to just kind of sit and let it be and watch the end of the game and cheer on the team and hope that we perform and win and whatnot. So that was fine. You kind of just like go into this frozen mode. And then after the game, I was so lucky. My sister had actually flown down to watch me, so I had family there, which meant a lot. And just the minute that I saw Rhiannon after the game, like I just cried, and she cried, and like even though it was devastating, it was really nice to have family there to support me, and like all I needed was just to be wrapped up, so that was really nice. I knew what was ahead of me, and I think that was the worst bit, was like the journey of an absolute shit show that I had ahead of myself. I didn't want to do it again, but you kind of have no choice. It is what it is, and yeah, like I'm like, I hate that I had to go through it, but I'm really proud, and I know that I'm like a way better, more resilient person for having to go through both of those. I hope that what I can leave behind is like the next generation of netballers coming through, feeling like empowered and strong women and athletes, and being able to continue paving the way, and like paving the way for equality, and be allowed the space to be top athletes and be treated the way all sports people are treated as well. I'm Mahalia Cassidy, and I am very happy, very content, and always grateful. Is that it? Take you seriously there, folks. La 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 la. Hit me at a D. She's deeper than a D. Cut.